Think about a world where energy is practically limitless and clean, where helpful robots are a part of every household, and where some technologies feel like they've been pulled straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster. Well, by 2030, that world starts to become our reality. We are counting down the top 10 technologies set to arrive by 2030 that still seem a little bit fake. And I'll tell you now, number 3 on our list isn't just a breakthrough. It's a technology that could fundamentally change our species. You will want to stick around as we journey into a future that is much closer than you think. Number 10. Next Generation Internet. The Metaverse plus Web 4.0. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the next evolution of the Internet, something far more immersive and intelligent. The vision is that by 2030, we won't just be browsing the web. We'll be experiencing it in 3D. This is the era of the Metaverse and Web 4.0, and it's all powered by ultra-fast 6 grams networks. The groundwork for 6 grams is already being laid, with a target for commercial launch set around 2030. This next-gen wireless system promises to be up to 100 times faster than 5 grams, which could enable real-time, zero-lag experiences that just aren't possible today. Think holographic calls that feel like you're in the same room, AI assistants that anticipate your needs, and a persistent digital world that blends with our physical lives. This isn't just about better video games. It's a shift toward what experts call ambient, intelligent connectivity that's woven into the fabric of society. The International Telecommunication Union has already published its framework for M2030, which will form the basis for these new 6 grams standards. Some market projections suggest the global 6 grams communications market could grow from around 5 billion in 2023 to nearly 100 billion by 2033, showing a tidal wave of investment is on its way. Number 9. Space-based solar power. Coming in at number 9 is an idea that has officially jumped from science fiction to near-term reality. Space-based solar power. Imagine massive solar farms orbiting the Earth, soaking up the sun's energy 24/7, completely unaffected by night, clouds, or weather. This power is then beamed wirelessly and safely back to us. It's a technology that could provide a constant stream of clean baseload energy, and it's happening faster than you might think. Organizations like the UK-based Space Solar are developing systems to do just this. They've even announced a collaboration to build a plant in orbit and deliver 30 megawatts of power to a site in Iceland by 2030, with an energy company already signed on to buy it. While the idea has been around for decades, huge advances in reusable rockets and modular satellite designs have finally made it economically viable. While the long-term vision is for single satellites that could generate gigawatts of power, these initial projects are the critical first step, with governments in the UK, Europe, Japan, and the US all investigating pilot projects. Space-based solar is no longer a distant dream but a serious contender for our future energy grid. Number 8. Advanced robotics in every home. At number 8, we have the dawn of advanced, affordable humanoid robots in our daily lives. And no, I'm not talking about the robot vacuum that gets stuck under your couch. We're talking about general-purpose robots that could one day handle household chores, assist with elder care, or take on hazardous jobs, freeing up humans for more creative and meaningful work. The race to build them is officially on. Tesla's Optimus robot, for instance, has seen incredibly rapid development, with Elon Musk suggesting he believes the robotics division could one day be more valuable than the car business. Recent videos show Optimus performing complex tasks, all trained in a simulated environment and then deployed to the real robot, which dramatically speeds up development. According to Musk's ambitious timelines, the company plans to deploy over 1,000 Optimus units in its own factories during 2025, with external sales slated to begin in 2026. These timelines are subject to changes though. Number 7. Fully immersive virtual and augmented reality. Securing the number 7 spot is a technology that will fundamentally change how we interact with the digital world. fully immersive augmented reality that could eventually replace our smartphones. Mark Zuckerberg has famously predicted that by the 2030s, we'll trade our phones for sleek, lightweight smart glasses. Instead of looking down at a screen, we'll see digital information, notifications, and even holograms seamlessly overlaid onto the world around us. This isn't some far-off fantasy. The transition is already starting. Companies like Meta, Apple, and Google are pouring billions into making AR glasses practical for all day wear. Apple's Vision Pro is an early high-end example of this push. And hinting at the future of intuitive control, Apple has even announced a protocol to support brain-computer interfaces within its accessibility features, allowing users with motor impairments to control devices with their minds. This technology promises a more natural, hands-free way to navigate, communicate, and work, letting us stay present in the physical world while accessing the digital one. While smartphones will likely coexist with AR glasses for a while, the end of the handheld screen as our main portal to the internet is on the horizon. Number 6. Commercial fusion energy. At number 6, we have the holy grail of clean energy, commercial nuclear fusion. For decades, fusion, the same process that powers the sun, has felt perpetually 20 years away. But now, a perfect storm of private investment and scientific breakthroughs has brought it to the brink of commercial reality. Fusion promises abundant, clean energy with virtually no long-lived radioactive waste and zero risk of a meltdown. The fusion industry has seen a flood of private investment, a huge shift from its government-dominated past. Companies are now zeroing in on the early 2030s as the decade of transformation. A recent survey showed that a majority of fusion companies expect to have commercially viable pilot plants running between 2030 and 2035. Number 5. Quantum computing breakthroughs. Breaking into our top 5 is the rise of practical quantum computing. These revolutionary machines use the bizarre principles of quantum mechanics to solve problems that would take today's most powerful supercomputers thousands of years. By 2030, they will start moving out of experimental labs and into real-world applications. The commercial revenue from quantum tech is expected to soar, with some projections seeing it grow from over $1 billion in 2024 to over $7 billion by 2030. As of 2025, there are around 100 to 200 quantum computers in the world, and while growth is rapid, their high cost means widespread physical deployment will be limited. For most, access will come through the cloud, allowing companies to tap into their immense power remotely. Tech giants like IBM and Google are racing to deliver full-scale, error-corrected quantum systems by the end of the decade. These machines are set to revolutionize drug discovery, financial modeling, and the creation of new materials, while also presenting brand new cybersecurity challenges that will demand quantum-level encryption to solve. Before we dive into our mind-blowing top 4, I have a quick question. I've noticed a huge percentage of you watching right now aren't subscribed. We're working hard to bring you an accurate look at the future, so if you're enjoying this glimpse into 2030, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it honestly makes a huge difference. Alright, let's get back to it. Number 4. Hyper-personalized medicine. At number 4. A revolution in how we treat disease. Hyper-personalized medicine. This approach tailors medical treatments to a person's unique genetic makeup, lifestyle, and environment. By 2030, the idea is for this to move from a luxury service to a new standard of care. The global market for this field, valued at $2.1 trillion in 2021, is projected to surge to an incredible $5.9 trillion by 2031. This explosive growth is being fueled by breakthroughs in genomic technologies like CRISPR and next-generation sequencing, which give doctors an unprecedented understanding of disease at the individual level. In cancer treatment, this is already leading to targeted therapies based on a tumor's specific genetic flaws. But beyond treatment, the real shift is towards prevention. Wearable devices will continuously monitor our health, and AI algorithms will analyze that data to predict diseases before symptoms even show up. It will even extend to personalized nutrition, with wellness plans based on your unique DNA becoming mainstream. This is a future where medicine is no longer one size fits all, but is tailored precisely to you. Number 3, Brain-Computer Interfaces (BCI). Here we go. At number 3 is the tech that truly blurs the line between human and machine, the wider use of brain-computer interfaces. We're talking about a direct communication link between the brain and an external device. What was once purely science fiction is now in human clinical trials and on a path to commercialization by 2030. Companies like Elon Musk's Neuralink car at the forefront. As of mid-2025, several participants with quadriplegia have received Neuralink's N1 implant, a coin-sized device surgically placed in the brain. The results have been stunning, allowing individuals to control computers and robotic arms with just their thoughts. The company calls this telepathy, but they're not stopping there. A second project called Blind Sight aims to restore vision even for those who are congenitally blind by sending visual data directly to the brain's visual cortex. With the first human trials expected to begin by 2026, with rivals also entering the race, the 2030s could see BCIs used for everything from restoring lost senses to enabling real-time language translation inside our heads, completely redefining what it means to be human. Number 2, widespread lab-grown meat. Our runner-up at number 2 is a technology that could transform our food system and our planet. Affordable, mainstream lab-grown meat, also known as cultured or cultivated meat. This is real animal meat, grown from cells in a bioreactor, no farms and no slaughter required. By 2030, it's expected to move from a niche, expensive product to a common option on grocery store shelves. The progress has been breathtaking. Production costs have plummeted, and some analysis suggest it could reach price parity with conventional meat by 2030. Projections show the global cultivated meat market could reach nearly $7 billion by that year, and this isn't just a novelty item. It's a potential solution to some of our biggest global challenges. Cultivated meat production can have a carbon footprint up to 90% lower than conventional beef while using significantly less land and water. Regulatory bodies are starting to give it the green light, with sales already approved in places like Singapore and the US moving forward. Companies are making huge strides in improving the taste and texture, with the goal of perfectly mimicking or even surpassing the quality of traditional meat. Number 1, fully autonomous transportation. And at number 1, the technology that will most visibly reshape our cities and daily lives by 2030 is fully autonomous transportation. After years of promises and pilot programs, self-driving vehicles are finally moving toward widespread commercial deployment. This isn't just about personal cars. It's about a complete overhaul of how we move people and goods. Companies like Waymo are already operating fully autonomous taxi services in a growing number of US cities, including Phoenix, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Atlanta. Their reliability in these areas is now approaching, and in some cases, surpassing that of human drivers. Level 4 autonomy, where cars can operate without a human in most conditions, is set to revolutionize logistics and commercial transport. This driverless revolution is powered by a fusion of AI, advanced sensors, and V2X communication, where vehicles talk to each other and to the city's infrastructure, with some forecasts predicting a significant majority of new vehicles sold will be connected by 2030. We're on track for a future with dramatically fewer traffic accidents, countless hours of commuting time given back to us, and a complete transformation of how our cities are designed. From an internet that flows into our field of vision to cars that drive themselves and energy sources that never run out, the world of 2030 is going to look and feel fundamentally different. These 10 technologies, which might sound like pure fiction today, are rapidly becoming fact. They promise a future that's more connected, sustainable, and efficient, but they also bring up some profound questions about technology's role in our lives. The breakthroughs are no longer decades away. They are happening right now. The future is arriving faster than ever. So, I have to ask, which of these technologies are you most excited about, or perhaps even worried about? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look into the world of tomorrow, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that is changing everything. Thanks for watching.